came in one morning and she was scared to have an MRI. I told her she was going to get to watch TV while she was having it done. She was still hesitant. I had it put it on her. She went, "Cool." And that was the end of it. She laid there, did the whole procedure, watching a Kenny Chesney country concert.
We've been able to reduce sedation on our children by about 35%. And of course, as safe as sedation is, it's always a risk. So anytime we can reduce sedation, it's an increase in safety for our patients.
It's great to hear after the kids come out of their MRI and they say how cool it was and they weren't even scared at all.
We had one patient who was actually a physician in the hospital, not a radiologist, who absolutely would not do this without full conscious sedation. We tried to talk him out of it. No, 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 no. Well, the next time we did it, we got him to put his goggles on before we got him in there. And even though the techs had to hold his hands and everything, he was able to get through there without sedation. So he's been a big fan of ours for this as well.
When we have to sedate them, there's a very long recovery time, so it's very tough on them from the point of view not just of their health, but also the trauma experienced for these kids coming out of the sedation. So it's easier on the parents, it's easier on the kids. We've also seen a decrease in the scan time overall because for those adults coming in that are claustrophobic, now they not only don't have to be sedated, but they can sit still, and we don't see as many follow-up cases because of patient motion.
Okay, another great thing about the system is that before we had this, the only time we could talk to patients was between scans when it wasn't knocking and we could call in on the intercom. Now that they have the headphones on with the microphone right in front of their face, the real scared patients I'm able to talk to through the whole procedure, and so that they know I haven't left them and I'm there, and that has been a huge benefit.
If the patient needs to communicate with us, then there is a button that's built into the system that lays on their belly or on their chest that they can push that button, and when it does, it makes an alarm go off in here where I'm at to let me know that they need me. And so I can communicate with them immediately and find out what their needs are. And immediate communication is very, very important here with an MRI and an MRI patient situation.
Previously, I've gone and had MRIs where I felt like I was breathing in the same air that I breathed out. I was forced to look over my head to distract myself from the fact that I was having an MRI. I'm claustrophobic, which means that I have a fear of tight spaces. This visit to Premier MRI was different. I had CinemaVision, which is goggles so that you can watch a movie, and earphones so that you can hear the movie. This time, I was totally distracted and involved in my movie.
Having CinemaVision now available to our children has made it better for the patients, for our staff, and I think it has been better for me as the leader in this department to reduce the sedation numbers and show that these distraction techniques are quite successful.
The interaction between my organization and the company has been very positive. They identified quickly what our needs were, and we were able to install the system, and the installation went very well.
We're more than just a community hospital. People see us as being state-of-the-art, and so to have one of the first in the area, or this side of the country actually, to have CinemaVision just really set us apart as going beyond the call.
Periodically, I was in touch with my radiologist technician as she kept me up to date with the scanning and each phase of the scanning. And then she would allow me to go back to my movie. This was the most relaxing MRI I've ever had.
A child. She was about 14 or 15, and her mom had gotten her a Valium and was going to sedate her, and it was a really nice day, and I was like, well, let's just try it. Let's just see if she can do it. And the child laid in there, did the scan, and she was so pleased when we got through, because then she went off and had plans for the rest of the day to go spend it with her friends instead of spending it sleeping from being sedated so much for a test. So that worked out wonderful. Mom gave me the medicine and told me to throw it out.
CinemaVision has been great since I've got it here. Gives the patients a lot more options. Instead of just laying in there listening to the pounding noise with earplugs, now I can put their iPods on, they can watch a movie, they can watch TV. A lot more choices. Everything is great. The pictures are big. It looks like you're laying in there watching a big screen TV. Sound comes in good. They've got a little speaker. They want to talk to me. I can hear them right away when I talk to them. They see my face and they know I'm right out here paying attention to them while I'm scanning.
I would have no hesitation recommending this to any group that does pediatric MRIs.
One of the things you can do is also look at them on their website, mrivideo.com, and you'll find all kinds of information about it, and I think that you'll make the choice we did by going with their product.
I would recommend it to any colleagues in radiology, all facilities that have an MRI scanner. I think it's been very beneficial for pediatrics, but it also has a role to play in the adult world too.
Highly recommend it to be used with other users outside of my marketing area.